We've been seeing Divya and Pratik fighting with each other like cats and dogs. And imagine those two becoming a connection again because Divya lost a connection because Zishan had a fight with Pratik.
A very warm welcome to you, Faizy, on TellyReporter.
Thank you.
Okay, Faizy, so tell us, Pratik and Divya, आपकी दो friends, जिनके साथ आपने काफी अच्छा वक्त गुजारा है दोनों के बीच. So कैसे लग रहा है उनका game?
I'm really enjoying it, and I'm sure even the audience is enjoying it. It is really different to see the two people who were so connected in the show, in the previous show, and now they're totally opposite. I was just watching the episode, yesterday's episode, where they both have actually spoken to each other, which is very good and a little funny also to see that they are back, like they are talking also. So it's good to see people fight, people talk, everything in the one same go.
Yeah. Okay. Do you feel जब connection change होने वाली बात थी, दिव्या को connection मिल रहा था उनका, प्रतीक should have stand up and वो अगर उनके साथ connection बनते हैं तो क्या लगता है? Because कहीं ना कहीं प्रतीक ने मजाक में से ये बोला भी था कि वो दिव्या की connection बनना चाहते हैं.
I was just watching the same episode because yesterday I couldn't watch it, so I was watching the same episode, and that's exactly why I said that it would have been so funny to see those two coming with each other, and it would have been really crazy as well. That they were not talking to each other and now come up as a connection. But also I'll tell you one thing that Aarti, when you are in a show or in a house, your connection has to be someone so strong. Okay, you have known someone from the previous show but haven't been in touch the same way you should have or you used to be, whatever. So now if the things are not the same, then you want to be with the ones you're comfortable with. Because we've been seeing Divya and Pratik fighting with each other like cats and dogs. And imagine those two becoming a connection again. Because Divya lost a connection because Zishan had a fight with Pratik. So it would have been very twisting for us to watch, but it would have been really crazy for the person who's in the show.
Yeah, true. Okay, what do you have to say about, Pratik and Akshara's connection? Because unfortunately it has been broken. Do you think वो लोग ज़्यादा अच्छे थे rather than Pratik and Neha's connection?
Like I said in the beginning, that the person has to know and feel the connection. Like, okay, you are there in a show, you get connected, that's why you want to be with that person. But as an audience, I really enjoyed Pratik and Akshara together. Now, obviously, it's just been a week. I'm seeing Neha and Pratik also together. It's kind of funny, but I used to just enjoy, Nishant, Moose, Akshara and Pratik, all of them together.
Okay, अगर as you are following the season, एक nomination task था जहाँ पर nominated contestants में से Pratik and Neha, the boss lady and boss man of the house, had to decide कि वो किसे save करेंगे. जहाँ पर दोनों ने भी शमिता का नाम लिया. Basically Neha wanted Shamita को save करना, but Pratik was somewhere he was not so satisfied. Do you think somewhere Neha overshadow कर रही है Pratik को, and she is being a bit of a dominator?
Honestly, Aarti, Pratik is not a personality who you can overshadow at all. Okay. He is someone, if he thinks it's right, he will do it. Because when he entered, he was against the entire house. As in the entire house was against him, it's one and the same. But when it comes to taking decisions, I think Pratik is smart enough. And he knows how to play his game. I don't think it was just, or anybody can overshadow Pratik. He is not a personality that will be overshadowed. That's for sure.
Yeah, true. Okay, Faizy, क्या लगता है ऐसा क्या रॉन्ग हो गया शो में आने के बाद जो दिव्या एंड प्रतीक दिव्या ने भी मेंशन किया था कि दोनों बहुत अच्छे थे, दिव्या प्रतीक को भाई भी मानती थी. क्या हो गया ऐसा जो घर के अंदर जाते ही ऑल ऑफ द सडन इतना बॉन्ड चेंज हो गया? एज यू सेड दे आर फाइटिंग लाइक कैट एंड डॉग इनसाइड द हाउस. व्हाट वेंट रॉन्ग अकॉर्डिंग टू यू?
According to me, obviously I have been in touch with both of them, and we all have been busy after we did Ace of Space. It's been almost 3 years, Ace of Space we had done Ace of Space. So I think it's just the connectivity which was missing, that maybe they have not been in touch, maybe they have not kept in touch, because this is one thing that maybe must have, bothered Pratik, according to me, that, could be one of the reasons they, not being in touch with someone who you call your brother, because Divya also, she lost her father. She was busy working. She did film, she did web series, she did Ragini, we all were working. So sometimes not keeping in touch to a connection or a person who you call your brother or your family, because friends is fine, but when you call someone your brother, that means you're accepting him as a part of your family. So I think this could be one of the reasons that might have bothered Pratik a little bit, according to me.
Okay. What do you have to say about Divya's game? Because घर के अंदर वो totally अकेली है.
I think, Divya, Pratik, all the girls in the house, and mostly all the guys, they are such one-man army, or one-woman army, that I doubt that, they will be uncomfortable or unbothered about being alone in the show. So I don't think she is not comfortable or she is not, I think it's a part of the show. And that's how they want it to be. I think that's one of the reasons she wants to be, with a partner. But if she gets a partner, then the other person will be alone. And I think that's the reason there is a hype of, Nia Sharma entering the show.
Yeah.
I think she entered, or
she has entered.
She has entered. See, so I think
she has entered. She's like a proper contestant in the house now, and she's the boss lady as well.
See, you never know. Bigg Boss is a place where game changes, and you don't even come to know how.
Yeah. Okay, as you spoke about Nia, आज के लाइव में प्रतीक कहीं ना कहीं निया के आने के बाद से काफी इम्प्रेस नजर आ रहे हैं निया से, एंड इवन निया ने प्रतीक को ये फीडबैक दिया था कि कहीं ना कहीं वो ओवर शैडो हो रहे हैं और निया एक्चुअली उन्हें डोमिनेट कर रही है. Somewhere Pratik is interested in making connection with Nia. What do you have to say on this? Like, is Pratik kind of a guy who will switch again?
You never know, because see, unless we are not into their shoes, you don't come to know what connection, what connectivity, what feelings, how they feel, how someone is making you feel, because you are in a house where you don't know anyone. And imagine you're like the Alice in Wonderland, and suddenly you find a lot of princes, but one prince treats you really good, and you just want to be with that prince, no matter if he's good looking, not good looking, rich, poor. So it's very funny to give you this example, but I feel, according to me, if I would have been in the house and if a guy would have entered, but if a girl would have entered and given me or treated me or given a feedback in a way, because the person is coming from outside, so obviously I will listen to what he or she is trying to tell me, because the guidance in the house is very important. And a feedback. She came with a feedback that he is actually being overshadowed. And he is a kind of a person, he's a tiger. He will never want to, be overshadowed or suppressed or anything. So I don't think if he is also showing interest, then it will be very interesting to watch.
Yeah. Okay, as far as you have heard about or you have seen Nia, क्या लगता है वो actually में घर के अंदर तूफान लेके आने वाली है, as it was described about her personality?
See, Nia was, as a guest, she had come in Ace of Space as well. And, she is a bomb. She's a hot girl. And I think things will get a little steamy in the house since the time she's entered. And she's definitely beauty with brains. As far as I have known her, she's definitely beauty with brains. She's not someone who you can make a fool out of. And those kind of people are very rare. And those kind of girls, let's say, are someone who would know how to make anybody dance on their fingertip. I don't gender identify whether it's boys or girls, but when you're beauty with brains, you just own it.
Okay, Nia, as she entered, उन्होंने clearly ये बात कह दी है कि she wanted to make a connection with Divya. What do you think? क्या combination होगा जब Divya और Nia साथ आएंगे तो?
Both are strong personalities, you know, both. If they have a win, they might also have a lot of disagreements because they both are as individuals so strong, such strong women that they would just bang on, and they both are, I think, very adamant. Divya, I know that she will listen, she will do if it's right, but if she feels that it's not right, she will not do it, no matter whosoever you are. And the same goes for Nia. But Nia, I don't know personally because I've never stayed with her, but I've met her. So even she is a very a strong personality. And these personalities, if they are together, they are very close for the win. But if they have their own disagreements or if their own, different conflict ideas, then there could be, some drama. But we'll enjoy that.
Yeah, true. Okay, Faizy, if you would have given the option, अगर आपको pair करना होता निया को प्रतीक और दिव्या में से, what do you think किसकी जोड़ी best होती?
I don't know, yeah, it's so confusing and very. See, मैं जब से यही चीज दोहराए जा रहा हूँ that ये तीनों ऐसी personalities है that but I would like to see two women together.
Two women together, okay.
Yeah. I think we are just. I hate this stereotypical thing, guy and a girl. I would either like to see two women together and empower because it is a new thing. This is not something which has happened. This is a thing which is like, okay, दो लड़कियां साथ में खेल, and that will be very powerful. And I'm a big, huge, I support everyone. You be it a woman, there is no gender equality. You, whosoever you are, you need to be supported if you're correct. Be it a guy, girl, gay, whosoever you are, I support you. It's like that. So I would love to see two women together playing the game.
Yeah, actually, that is really true what you have said. It is actually, it is going to be amazing if they both come together.
Both come together, yeah.
Okay. Okay, Faizy, according to you, क्या लगता है आपको इस वक्त अगर गेम के अंदर हम बात करें, there's only hardly 2 weeks left now. Who is the one who is not deserving contestant in Bigg Boss house right now?
See, they all are somewhere down the line very deserving, but according to me, who I feel should have buckled up their game a little could be Milind or Raqesh, because rest of them are quite highlighted. But according to me, I think since the time Milind is with Akshara, he is being a little highlighted, and since Raqesh has always been with Shamita, but now he started highlighting, by the end of the weeks coming here.
Yeah.
So I feel these two, I won't say non-deserving, but I would just say that, according to me, if one has to go out, it could be one of these.
ओके फैजी, अगर बात करें अक्षरा की गेम की, जब तक वो प्रतीक के साथ ही शी वाज क्वाइट हैप्पी एंड एज वी कैन सी शी वाज क्वाइट एनर्जेटिक एज वेल, बट जब से ये कनेक्शन टूटा है, कहीं ना कहीं अब अक्षरा का पूरा कंसंट्रेशन सिर्फ प्रतीक होते हैं, बिकॉज घर में भी इफ यू हैव सीन टुडेज एपिसोड, द गाइस बोथ ऑफ देम वर फाइटिंग लाइक टेरिबली. कल रात को भी उनका बहुत बड़ा झगड़ा हुआ था, वेयर अक्षरा ने जाके नेहा को ये कह दिया था कि प्रतीक इज ओनली यूजिंग Neha for the game. उनको कोई attachment नहीं है नेहा से, and in fact Pratik hates like the way Neha gets close to Pratik. ये सारी बातें अक्षरा ने नेहा को कही थी, and इसको लेकर बहुत झगड़ा हो गया था. प्रतीक ने भी his anger burst out in the game. What do you think? Is there any soft corner for like Akshara के दिल में for Pratik, or what is the reason?
Akshara agreed while she was having a word with Neha. She agreed that she used to like Pratik. And Pratik is the person who, is being liked by a lot of women at this point of time in the house. Be it Muskan, which is Moose, Akshara, Neha. Women are like attracted towards him, which is a good thing. But I feel that by the end of the game, what if this wasn't a house of connection? As an individual, you would have come. So I feel since the time Pratik broke Akshara's heart, not the actual one, but the task wala heart. I think Akshara का game काफी dull हो गया. क्योंकि अभी भी प्रतीक और नेहा हाईलाइटेड, अभी मिलन हाईलाइट हो गए, लेकिन अक्षरा का गेम काफी ठंडा हो गया. आई थिंक शी इज बिकम वेरी आइसोलेटेड, शी इज रिजर्व. सी, आई अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट शी इज गोइंग थ्रू, बिकॉज दैट इज अ हाउस ऑफ अनएक्सप्लेनेबल इमोशंस. आपको पता नहीं होगा आप कब कौन से इमोशन में, यू नो. एंड I have done a reality show. Even I wanted to be isolated. Even my game by the end of the show had become very slowed down. And in that as well, where I was also attracted to Pratik, more than a friend. And when obviously he went close to Maisha, I felt offended. But now when I see, the same thing happening, because I think in one of the episodes, I think even Divya was speaking of the same thing where Pratik had, used to be with me, and then when Maisha came, he went with her or something like that. I heard in one of the clips. So to that, I would say it was my choice to like someone. The person did not give me any commitment. The person did not, said, okay, I love you too, or I want to be in a relationship with you. You're friends. And being friends, you can still have that connection. It's not necessary to, feel like, oh my God, I have been betrayed. Because he, in that process of heartbreak, she sometimes have said such things to Pratik, which as audience, we feel that she is going wrong. Because Akshara is not someone who would use such harm or such terms. Because in one of the videos, I still remember when I wasn't following the entire show, since I was traveling, I have remembered and I had reposted also where Akshara is complimenting Pratik. It was one of the weekend ka bar, I guess. And she's like, when जब ये आए तो ये इतने गुस्से में थे और अब मैं इनका साथ कभी नहीं छोड़ूंगी, शो के खत्म होने तक चाहे जो भी circumstance हो. And एक टास्क से ही आप इतने बदल गए, So as an audience, because as one of her, fanboy, I was like, I really liked Akshara because Pratik is a friend. Obviously, I'll be biased towards him, but Akshara, I started genuinely liking. But when I see the behavior towards Pratik now, I feel that, it's not right. I feel it's not correct. Because, it's a game. You all have come to play the game. The show will end. You all will come to hug each other and you will sort it out, So let's take the game as a game.
Very well said, yeah. Actually, that's true, right? Yeah. See? Okay, Faizy.
Because I still remember. Sorry. So once I still remember when in ASOS space, Yuvika Chaudhary and Prince Narula had come. They had told us one thing, and that thing is just stuck in my head. That reality shows are once in a lifetime moments. The show will never come back. The same contestants won't come back. Have as much as fun you want to. Because right now, the personality what Akshara was, that, that dangle girl, dhakka type, now she's slowed down. Now she wants to be isolated. If she's talking, she's just talking about Pratik, or she just has nothing to talk about Pratik. So I think that she can just buckle up her game.
True. Okay, Faizy, what do you have to say about the Pratik and Neha bond? Because somewhere, there are trolls as well. Neha को बहुत bash किया है लोगों ने, saying that she already has a husband and the closeness she's sharing with Pratik is, कहीं ना कहीं वो ठीक नहीं लग रहा कुछ लोगों को. There were news around कि कहीं ना कहीं Neha के husband ने उनको unfollow भी कर दिया है. What do you have to say? According to you, what is it? Is it like a friendship or more than that?
See, honestly, Aarti, that is a show which is a captive reality show. There are so many cameras which records everything. So, if you see out of 24 hours, if I just show you 1 hour, I will add all the possible masalas I'm getting from the 24 hours. Correct? And there are rumors. So let's wait for Neha herself to, come up with them. Because I don't think I belong from that orthodox mentality where I will just say that, okay, because even in friendship, there are closeness, She is married. She is not a person who's been bought by someone and cannot work according to them. She is an individual herself. And I think more than you, me, or any one of us, I think she herself knows that she is married. you know.
Yeah.
And she knows her own decorum. She has her husband. I think they both have their own mutual understanding. And now I don't even know her husband, not personally, but like not even. I have known of Neha Basin through Bigg Boss, so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. So I am. I don't think it would be right for me to comment on that,
Right.
on her married life. But yes, whatever is going on, I think it's a very healthy thing. It's not dirty. It feels like two buddies are chilling, you know, because she's just
Yeah.
like a very outrageous woman. And if she likes to be that way, then who are we or, you know, anyone to judge her or to see how she should be, you know? I think we all, as guys, girls, or women, men, we've been fighting a battle that what women want or what men want. So
Yeah.
let them decide for themselves. Because it's very easy to sit in your house, watch the 1 hour episode, and just have two thumbs to just type anything. I feel it's very difficult for the people who are surviving, and for them to keep a certain connection in a certain way is very, very much needed. That's what I feel.
Yeah. Okay, Faizy, is Divya का ये जो गुस्सा है is a bit of out of control because Karan जौहर को भी she has been bashed a lot. बहुत सी चीजें दिव्या ने करण को लेकर भी कही है. Where she even stated that कि वो Bollywood के होंगे, Raja, but yours is about to make a career as well. What do you think? Like coming such words from Divya, what is your state on this?
Very
Like,
unexpected. Very unexpected. See, I feel because when I saw, most of the people felt that it was disrespected.
yeah,
According as an individual, I feel that you can take your stand, yet with respect. You know,
mhm,
by the end of the day, we know that that's the host of the show,
right,
and they are talking to you by, listening, watching, reading what is going on outside. And Karan Johar doesn't know Divya personally, nor Divya knows
yeah,
him personally, so that they would have some grudge. Nor, yes, one thing of Karan Johar which I felt was a little, not unfair was that when
mhm,
Zishan wanted to speak, because I know Z personally. So when Zishan wanted to speak, he did not get the chance to speak. That's when I felt that it was unfair. When Divya wanted to speak, that time she did not get the chance to speak. So that's when I felt that it was unfair.
okay,
Yeah, but I think whenever, forget in a reality show, but I feel whenever in general also, if you want to take a stand, I think with the respect, you can just take it and earn it. But if by disrespecting your own host, I don't think as an individual you come out really nice, because
yeah,
we have a life ahead, you know. So and there are a lot of time. There's a lot of time and a long way to work, because
yeah,
these platforms are such strong platforms that you never know, what you come out as.
yeah, true.
So this could be not justified. That obviously, whatever it is, you can still take your stand, but you shouldn't forget that that's the host of the show and you need to respect him.
Okay, Faizi, one more question to you, which was like बहुत से लोगों ने ये भी कहा है कि कहीं ना कहीं अब प्रतीक जो है वो इमोशनल हो रहा है गेम में, which is not good for his game. निशांत ने भी ये बात कही थी when he was having a conversation with Moose. So what do you think? Is Pratik, getting emotional in the game, और कहीं ना कहीं उनकी गेम अब थोड़ी like previous week के according थोड़ी weak हो गई है?
I feel emotions don't justify your strength or your game.
Mm-hmm.
If you cry a lot, people say you're playing sympathy card. If you fight a lot, they say you want to be the villain and you want to be highlighted. If you don't talk, they say you're dumb, you need to be out of the show. If you talk a lot, they say that you have already planned and you know how to play the game. People are so judgmental, are they, that no matter what you do or wherever you are, see, I feel if a man, I will never be the same what I am, what I was last week. We all have change, and change is good. If I'm being a little emotional, maybe, we all have that. They say, na, there was a dialogue in Hindi, you know, sabar ka ghada
Yeah,
toot raha
Sabr ka fal.
hai. No, sabar ka fal is different. But sabar ka ghada bhi hota hai na, ki
अच्छा,
you're just
right.
taking it. But once it has to blast, sabar ka pani or sabar ka fal, something was like that. Ki, you're just done. Ki, I want someone who I can just go up to and cry. And when you get
Yeah,
comfortable with a certain people, you also want to just go and, you want to vent out. I'm sure there are days in your life, in my life, where the day is good, but you just want to cry it out. You want to
yeah,
vent out. Because in the outside life, there are so many people who you want to connect and you can just call and talk and feel good. But over there, they're all anonymous people. You don't know what they must be thinking. Then there are cameras. So you're scared of being judged. When you don't know
yeah,
a person, everyone comes out as a very different personality. Like if a stranger comes up to me and meet me, I'll be very sweet to them. But even if my old friend comes and meet me, I'll be very sweet to them because that's my personality. But some people have their shield, before anyone coming and talking to them or before them talking to anyone. They want to maintain that shield or the, decorum. And there is no harm. But I feel that good that he is, it's okay to be emotional, it's okay to cry. Tears don't justify gender and those have no words, yet they are very strong. So I feel if you cry, you come out as a stronger person because everything, whatever you had in your heart, you have went out. So now you know what to do next. And I love when
yeah.
boys cry. Like I find them very cute.
Yeah. Okay, Faizy, जब से निया ने घर में एंटर करी है, I'm not sure if you have seen today's episode
No,
or
I
not, but
haven't.
Muskan is, a bit of an insecure, we can say. कहीं ना कहीं अब थोड़ी डर गई है निया के एंट्री के बाद, because निया ने आते ही ये बात कह दी थी कि she has to muck up a game because वो बिल्कुल दिख नहीं रही है अभी गेम में. What do you have to say about Muskan? Like,
See, Muskan, I genuinely find her very funny. Okay. And she's quite cute also. I find her very funny. वो जिस तरीके से बात ही करती है ना, she's very muffat. And I think she's 20 years old.
yeah, she's 20.
So even I did my first reality show when I was 20. So, she's just muffat like me. I compare, I relate to her a lot. That I like that she's very real. उसके दिमाग में गेम नहीं चल रहा. She's just come to have fun. But yet she's playing really well. And I think we all, somewhere down the line, if someone like today, if there is a new employee, and if you go and tell her that, I think the boss is not enjoying your work, you would be like, oh my God, what is wrong with me? The girl will be like, is there something, or is there something this that I really feel could, must have affected her.
Okay. One of the players, जिसको आप individually game खेलता हुआ देखना चाहते हो, without a connection, कौन होगा वो फिर?
Raqesh. I didn't even give a second thought. I just want to say Raqesh. Because वो काफी समझे सुलझे हुए हैं, but this show isn't about your innocence. It is obviously that's who you are. I'm not asking that you should be fake or something. But all I'm saying is that, he is being overshadowed by Shamita. That's what I feel. So I would like to see him as an individual.
And what about the love angles that are being created in the house? Like there's Shamita and Raqesh, one of the names. The other is Muskan and Nishad.
I love, whenever love overpowers everything, I just love it. Because it's so cute, like, for how long you want to watch this people fighting? You don't know any of them, You just have your few individual, and imagine they are fighting and you're at 2 a.m. angry out of nowhere. But imagine, like single people like me, when I see someone love and I'm like, okay, I can just watch them forever. Like that way, So I loved one of the tasks where, the guys have to like cook and I don't know, do pamper them.
Yeah, pamper.
So I really enjoyed that. For how long? I will just hear them screaming. Half of the time, so they are abusing. So it goes on being. You either give full galley and make us also hear that what inventions these guys have. So even we'll hear and learn and use it some other time in the traffic jam or any time. But समझ में तो आए,
Yeah.
you know. And अभी ऐसे अच्छा है that you know they're saying F word and all of this. तो मजा आता है सुनने में.
Okay, that's interesting. Okay, Faizy, what do you think who's going to...
What I was
Yeah.
in the beginning of the interview, what I am right now is also completely. So people take time to open up. You know, we take time to speak, we take time to evolve, we take time to gel. That's how this reality shows are about like this. Like they're totally like this.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Okay, Faizy, what do you think who is going to be eliminated from the house this week, according to you? You know, there's Ashra, there's Divya, there's Milind. There's actually a quite tough competition now.
See, it's very difficult to say because I don't know who will. But I can tell you who I would feel less bad for. I wouldn't say that who I want to, but I would say who I will feel less bad for. Genuinely, I love Milind Gana. Okay. And he's quite cute, so I'm being a little biased. But I think it could be Milind or Akshara.
Milind or Akshara. Okay.
Yeah. There are these four, right?
Yeah, there are these four. Like there's Divya, there's Milind, there's Akshara. So even Nishant has been saved, Shamita is saved now.
Yeah. These are the ones who I would feel least bad for. Yeah. A little less. Like I'll be okay. Like I knew it was coming like that.
Yeah, okay. What do you think who's going to be, who's going to enter Bigg Boss 15, that main house, join Salman Khan? Kaun ho sakta hai Faizy?
Again, with this one, I will say that who I would want to see will obviously be Pratik.
Yeah.
Rather
than Pratik?
Okay. Divya, I would like to see. I would like to see Shamita. Strong personality, I would love to see what's her name? Sorry, I'm very bad with name. Neha. Because Neha, I find very crazy. I don't know, I've heard that there are a few people who, because even in between, to be very honest, I found her very confusing. Now she's this, then she's that. But she's a very conflict personality, because even there are personalities. There are people who are like, last season we used to call Shehnaz Gill Flipper. Bolte na abhi ye boli aur abhi ye bol ke chali gayi, like that. So I find Neha very crazy. So I would love to see that craziness in the actual Bigg Boss house, like where Salman Khan is hosting. Yeah.
Even now there's Nia as well. She's going to compete for Bigg Boss.
Yeah, Nia as well. But I think this becomes a little too bad. Yeah. Imagine she's just come when these guys have gone slow down. And now she's entered like a full-fledged. But it's good also in a way. Because she's entered with a different energy.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, Faizy, when we are going to see you in Bigg Boss house, aap kab aane wale ho?
Please call Endamos right now. Let's make the Bigg Boss house with Nia. They should have sent me, I think full tamasha would have happened. Then I would have had one more love angle, God knows with who. Or God knows who would wanted to make a love angle. If no love angle, then hate angle with somebody. My friends have eaten my head, Aarti, you have no idea. They are like, oh, you should have gone. I said, what? Is this Bigg Boss or Ace of Space house? Divya is there, Faizy is there, Pratik is there, called Fizza also, it will become a full Ace of Space house.
Yeah. Just Varun is missing, otherwise it would have been a complete Ace of Space house.
Imagine who, I think we were the 5-6 people only who were like extremely highlighted. And also my fan bro was the most highlighted one. Yeah, Danish Sehan was so highlighted, the star of the show. So I feel that, sometimes, but if I would want to do Bigg Boss, I would want to do like where there is no one else who I know. Because now I enjoy meeting new people. Why I loved Ace of Space and why people loved me in Ace of Space, because they all were new and different personality who didn't know me. And that's why we got connected. Because it's a house where you have to stay with unknown people for so many days. Imagine you know me, I know you. We both would know each other's game. We would know each other's mind.
Yeah.
it would be boring.
Yeah.
But imagine if we both are two strangers meeting, we would have so much to talk to, share, explore, you know.
True.
So yeah.
Okay. Okay, Faizy, thank you so much for joining us. It was
You're most
lovely
welcome.
talking to you. And I really hope to see you in Bigg Boss house soon. Yeah, like the coming
Inshallah,
season.
very soon. Very soon.
Thank you and have a safe journey.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care, Faizy. And thank you so much for joining us. I really enjoyed talking to you.
Likewise, darling.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.